Welcome back to the Be Free Show, everybody. My name is Brian Terada, and today, Venus, myself, and Israel will be trying to figure out which one of these guys is a secret bottom. For round one, Venus, myself, and Israel will be just going based off of their looks. And I'm just gonna say it right now, far right, shortest guy, smallest guy, that to me is like a clear sign of a bottom, physically speaking. Is that wrong?
No, I could agree.
Someone to be thrown around when it comes to these kind of circumstances. You kind of can't go off of looks because you never know.
Anybody could do anything.
Yeah.
I would guess bottom from the eyebrows. They're the nicest eyebrows, I would say. It's giving bottom.
Bottoms pay more attention to their eyebrows.
I would say so.
He's a top.
You think he fucks?
Yes, I think he
Is that okay to say that tops fuck? Is that allowed?
That's what we do.
It should be.
That's what we do.
It should be,
Right.
right? Because literally that's what they're doing. But here's the thing, I will never say that a bottom doesn't f. I have this friend, she's a straight woman, and she used to tell me stories about like hookups that she used to have. And when she would take a guy home, she would say, I took him home and I f***ed him. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Girls can do that. You don't need to have a dick to f***, and you don't need to be a top to f*** either.
Bottom power.
Bottom, power, power bottom. Let's find our power bottom today.
I think he's a top. I'm looking at the muscles and jawline. He seems like he
Aggressive?
Yeah, takes care of himself, stays fit and active. That's a good top.
Yeah, because the top definitely does have to move a little bit more.
There's just something about the way he's built. He could someone real good.
It's hot in here.
Moving on to our gentleman here in the middle. I know that I said that the first guy is probably a bottom, but medium is also giving me bottom, and I think it's the hair flip.
A little Bieber moment.
Justin Bieber's a bottom for sure.
Oh yeah, could be bottoming left and right. I'm gonna say that he's a top only because I don't know if people know this about skinny white men.
I was thinking the same thing.
What?
Long dick.
They tend to have extra appendages.
There's something good under there.
So he could put it to use more.
Yeah,
Literally.
exactly.
Moving on to our contestant number 4 here, Swag.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Dripped
Yeah.
out.
On my dates, I've come across people who don't look like themselves in real life. I'm tired of seeing over-photoshopped and old pics from vacations and dating apps. And that's why I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, and that is the Raw dating app. That's going viral right now. Let's see what features they have. As you can see the front view of what someone is looking at when they're taking the picture of themselves. It's like combining Be Real and a dating app all in one. Every time you log in, you get asked to post your daily screenshot. And look, 339,000 people have already posted their daily shot today. If I click here, there's me. I can post my daily screenshot. What's up? And then I can get to swiping. Patrick, looking great. Sure, I'll swipe right. It's a crush! Oh my god! There we go! Another one of my favorite things about the Raw app is that it's completely free. All the pictures that you see on someone else's profile are unfiltered, true, and raw. And that's because the only photos that you see are ones that are taken within the app. So there's no catfishing. You match and chat and meet with only real people. So don't miss out on this. It's time to get back out there. Raw is more than just a dating app. It's a game changer and currently the best on the market. You definitely need to check out this app. Use my QR code here on the screen or click the link below. And now let's get back to the video.
Love the outfit. The jacket is giving top and the overalls are giving bottom.
Off of appearance, I think he's a bottom because the most mask presenting usually likes to take it.
But then contestant number 2 is pretty masked, no?
I feel like there's a difference. There's like effortlessness for a top, and then there's like trying.
Yeah, he's putting in more effort.
Putting
It's the
in some
eyebrow
effort, yeah,
thing.
he's
The
got- he's
eyebrow
got-
effect.
He's got a whole thing going on, so I think he's a bottom.
In my mind, I've thought of all of them topping, but in him, and I saw him bent over.
Okay, that's personal. Honestly, that is what we're trying to do.
Exactly.
Like, can
We're
you
trying to
see?
bend him over.
That's like my gaydar too, though. If I'm not sure if a guy is gay, just out in the real world, it's like, can you see them taking a girl to bed? Like actually envisioning that.
Exactly.
And if you can't see it, then they're probably gay. So
Yeah.
if you can't see them bending over,
They're a top.
Yeah.
but you can see that with him.
Yeah, I can see that with him.
Okay.
Hey, that's not a bad thing.
too big.
He's like, damn, I got clocked. Gentleman number 5. What do you think, Venus?
It's giving power top. Like, he would use his hands, too.
Let's see your hands. Still?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did that do something to you?
Well, my toes curled a little bit.
Venus is having a great time over
here.
I'm happy.
I think he's a top as well. Definitely like natural swag. There's like a difference than like I think putting on or trying, but it's like effortless that I could see him easily taking one of these bottoms to bed.
There's a lot of control there. I feel like he could control the room.
Yeah, with that intensity. Let's actually get to know you guys a little bit. I just want to hear your name and a little fun fact about you. Starting with number one right here. Who are you?
What's good? My name's Jabari. I'm from South Florida. I like horror movies and I love to laugh, so I'm a goofy motherfucker.
My name is Miles. I'm from California, and I'm a professional dancer.
Who have you danced with?
Coy Leray. I've danced behind the baby.
Oh,
My name's Tyler. I'm originally from Northern California. Moved to SoCal 3 years ago now.
what do you think of the bottoms around here?
I got my own opinions, but I'm just gonna keep them to myself.
Hey, my name is Aaron. I'm an artist, and I'm also goofy as hell.
Hey, I'm Quan, and I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. I like fitness, eating healthy, longevity. Yeah, I love being in Cali because it's sunny.
We are going to begin interrogating our panelists here.
Contestant number one, what is your favorite position?
Relationship probably missionary and hookup probably doggy style.
Why do they differ?
Because like it's more intimate when you're with somebody, so it's like it's just hookup like you give a fuck. But for like missionary, that's like some deep lock your eyes type shit. Like, oh yo, we ain't fucking, we making love in this bitch. so
Contestant number two, what's your favorite position?
Missionary.
Missionary,
Yeah.
straight up?
I mean, hookup, probably riding me.
When you're missionary, you want your legs in the air or no?
Yeah, you got to be flexible for missionary, and he is a dancer.
He is a dancer. Oh.
Interesting. Contestant number three, what's your favorite position?
Laying down doggy style or missionary. I got a foot fetish, so missionary for sure for that purpose, and I like to make out.
What does laying down doggy mean?
Laying on top.
You're doing a plank over them.
Yeah.
Do we think he has the core strength to do a plank for that long? Saying, I see.
Oh,
shit.
Okay. Who's next? Number four, what is your favorite position?
My favorite's missionary. I like doggy style as well, but missionary because I like that intimacy as well. I feel in control.
Great. We don't discriminate against foot fetishes around here, by
that's
the
a good
way.
fetish to have. That's the best fetish to have.
Contestant number five, what is your favorite position?
I'm not sure about the names of any position. It depends on my partner because I feel like whatever makes you comfortable.
What other positions are there?
I'm not gonna lie to you. After the first two, I'm just like, we just gonna be making shapes.
Gear stick, I guess. That's
What was that one?
gear stick, I just made that up. It's like riding it, but you know, shift gears.
You put it in drive.
Well, they do.
Almost got him. Okay. Venus, who do you think is definitely 100% without a doubt a top?
Contestant number one. He knows what to do in the bed. That's all I gotta say.
You think so?
I feel like when you know what to do, you're a top.
I feel like I'd have to side with the same.
He knows
seems
too
the most
much.
confident. He seems the most confident in all of his answers.
I see your guys' point, but I think contestant number three is definitely a top. Back to what you were saying, the whole test of like, can you see them like bent over? I can't see it with contestant number three. I'm just gonna make an executive decision. I'm so sorry. I definitely think you're a top contestant number three, and you gotta go. We love you, but thank you so much. Have a great life. We hope you're not actually a bottom. Thank you so much for coming. He's a top.
You
What
took
can I
out who I
say?
wanted to bottom.
Oh shit. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Hopefully you are.
We're gonna find out a little bit more about our contestants. Contestant number 5, how do you clock a bottom? And once you do, what's your best pickup line for them?
Usually what type of music they like. Bottoms usually like the ass shaking, twerking type music.
That's a very good point.
It's also like how they dress. I feel like that's the number one thing.
What do they wear?
Pink.
Just think.
Not just pink, but like there's kind of like a fairy type vibe. You know what I mean? Like
You can just tell they want a dick in their ass.
it's kind of like, you know.
Contestant number 4, how do you clock a bottom and what's your best pickup line for them?
They have this certain look, like with their eyes, like a flirtatious kind of thing going on. And I have, like many of us do, like a eating ass fetish, especially if I've had a little alcohol, like at a club or something like that, like, you know, I'm already kind of that courage drink. I might ask a certain question about like, can I, you know, like toss that salad.
And
And
right away.
oh,
Caesar, ranch.
that's my favorite season. Yeah, Italian too. Yeah.
Contestant number 2, how do you clock a bottom? What's your favorite pickup line for him?
First, I go off, I guess, like appearance, like what they're wearing, and then like if they're, small or whatnot. If they wear something that really shows off, their ass, then I feel like, yeah. I don't really use pickup lines. I kind of just make sure we got eye contact, and then I'll go up to them, say, you look good. You look good, so like, what's up? Like, get the number and just go from there.
Can you please look at this camera and give us the exact kind of look you would give a bottom that you're trying to make eye contact with? Whoa, the lip licking.
Yep.
Lip licking. Contestant number 1, how do you clock a bottom and what's your favorite pickup line?
It's just like I'm just up front, so it's just like basically just engaging in conversation with somebody and then just being up front. Cause these days, we in LA, the fuck? These people gonna be up front. You could have a drink and they gonna sip, say, hey, I take dick. That's how I usually be sometimes. They be real up front. So it's like I engage in conversation and then basically, I don't use pickup lines, I use comedy. So it's like, I'm a funny ass motherfucker. So it's like, just engage in conversation and then you'll find out everything you need to know from position to everything else.
Right here, far left for me, confidence, control for sure. However, like he said, he's a funny motherfucker and he can talk, which is kind of sus to me because if he's a secret bottom but he knows how to talk, he could be pretty convincing.
That's valid.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Number 4 though, I just think that guy fucks. He's got Caesar, Chinese chicken salad, whatever. I don't know what he's eating over there, but he's eating.
I feel like he definitely is the top.
Oh, he 100% is a top. Like, he'll throw you around.
I think we're pretty unanimous on this. Contestant number 4, I am so sorry, but we think you are definitely a top and you have been eliminated. Thank you so much for coming through. We'll see you next time. All right. My buddy Venus over here has a question for our remaining panelists. Venus, take it away.
Contestant number 3, have you ever tried bottoming? And if so, what did you not like about it?
It's painful, and then there's this whole process you have to go through and all that other stuff. I'm like,
It's like, just toss my salad.
It's a little hard. It seems like there's a little bit of truth behind that, so I don't know.
He's got me confused. I don't see him topping, but I'm also like, the way that he describes it seems believable.
it was an experience.
How many times did you try it?
Enough.
I tried it once, and honestly, same as him, it just hurts. Like, it was just painful. I don't know. Maybe it was the person, they were a little too aggressive as well. It just wasn't my vibe. Wasn't really into it.
He looks
Honestly,
like
that's what-
he's experiencing it all over again.
You're
Just talking
confusing
about
me.
it.
Oh my goodness, this is so hard.
When you were saying that, you kind of actually did look pretty disgusted. Not disgusted, but like, oh, I don't want to go through that again. And when was this?
Maybe like a year ago,
How old are you?
23.
Is that believable?
I think most people, when they're like coming of age, try bottoming before topping. So I feel like he would have bottomed before that
Right.
and figured out if he was into it or not.
Yes, which kind of makes that story not super believable. Why did it take so long for you to try bottoming? You were 22.
Because I felt like I wouldn't be into it, honestly. Liked the person, was like, okay, let me try it out, but I didn't really, it just wasn't for me.
Okay, contestant number 1, have you ever tried bottoming? And if so, what did you not like about it?
Yeah, I tried it before. What I didn't like about it, like he said, the prep time and the damn pain. But and it's like being the top is it's a quick turnaround. Honestly, it's some selfish shit. The prep, I ain't gotta prep for 30, 40 minutes and all this other shit like that. No, it's like quick turnaround. You can take a shower real quick. The amount of time I could take a shower, you still trying to prep.
When was this?
Shit, I tried in my early days, my teen years, but it's like, nah. Then I tried to get a couple years after that, and it's like, super fuck no. So it's like, like, A for effort for trying. Hell, I ain't knock it and shit. I tried it, but it's like, yo, I'm out. Yeah, I ain't tried it, so.
Pretty believable.
Yeah, there's a lot of conviction there.
Who do you think our definite top is?
I keep wanting to say contestant number 1, but he's got so much conviction. I'm like, does he have a good way with his words that he's tricking the fuck out of us? Or is he just an absolute top? These two, I'm going back and forth. His date is giving probably the bottom here, but then his looks is giving bottom, so it's hard.
I would still say number 1 is
Yeah.
the top because these two, I think, conflict me the most, but he's the most top driven, I feel. I feel like they're the real challenge. We just need to get this one out.
I feel you. The only thing is, once again, so many times when we're guessing,
I know.
it's like the one that you think it's not. The other two, yeah, I can see. I'm just worried that he's a good speaker and he could convince us. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go into this. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I have my game plan. They're totally gonna think I'm the top.
Damn, you're right. I agree to that.
Whereas the other two, I feel like their answers are just like definitely natural and honest. I would want to eliminate contestant number 2.
I want one.
One?
Yeah.
Okay, deciding vote right here.
Contestant number 2.
All right, let's go. Contestant number
Guys.
2. Love the overalls. Thank you so much for coming through. We think you're definitely a top. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming. Contestant number 1, what is your favorite part about topping?
Shit, it feels great. It feels wonderful. I'd be elated as fuck doing it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you describe the feeling of topping?
The pleasure of it, as far as like the receiving end of it, instead of not bottoming or some shit like that. It's just like the pleasure you get as far as it's like, it's just the inside, it's just the internal feeling.
Did you say receiving?
Nah.
Did I hear receiving?
An internal feeling?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Shit, you gotta bust from, you busting from within. Shit, so yeah, most definitely, yeah.
Okay. Keep an eye on it.
It starts okay, Kwan, what's your favorite part about topping?
The sensation, like the pleasure, the feeling, especially nowadays. Like, I feel like you don't have to worry about as much as you probably would have to worry about. So it's kind of like that feeling. And how I make my partner feel, because I feel like if they feel good, then I feel good.
What is a sign that you're actually making your partner feel good?
They bust.
When you hit that G-spot,
That was convincing.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good, yeah.
shit, sometimes if I don't bust and they bust, like, as long as you hit that prostate, it's just like, I'm good.
I mean, you know, it's really possible to be inside of another man and hands-free make them finish. Has that ever happened to either of you?
That's pure satisfaction to see them bust hands free. That's one of the best parts about it, because it's like, I done worked this motherfucker out.
Damn.
Have you ever done that before?
Yeah, I mean, I like being in control, but like I said, I don't want them to feel like uncomfortable or anything. So that's actually like, okay, check that off my list.
Interesting. So for us here judges, we clearly have two very opposite gentlemen in front of us. We may stereotypically think that our man on the right is definitely a bottom.
My mind is changing now since this
Yeah,
last
me
answer.
too.
This is very elaborate, and the sensation and feeling of what it's like to top.
Actually, I disregard everything that I've thought to this moment, and I'm actually starting to consider that you are the bottom and that you are the top.
Do you think we may have eliminated the bottom?
I still think it's the bun.
You have done a great job, but I definitely think that you're still probably a bottom. You're a top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Wait a minute.
Why is he looking?
Wait a minute.
What was the hesitation? And are you a top?
Yeah.
Are we
Okay.
thinking the same
I
thing?
think we just got our
we are.
answer.
Right.
Yeah. He's pulsating bottom now.
Defend yourself.
I don't like being on my knees. I like when other people are on their knees. I like being in control, but I don't like to take advantage to the point where they feel like I'm like doing something that I'm not supposed to do to them.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm considerate, but
You don't want to hurt anybody.
You definitely seem like a sweet, considerate person. I'd like to just throw that out there.
Soft top.
Damn it. Did we eliminate the bottom?
I thought so. I didn't have a say.
I think that we have to eliminate contestant
yes.
number 1 because I don't think
Feels
he's our
right
bottom.
in our hearts.
I can't see it.
Contestant number 1, we think you're definitely a top. Good
Appreciate
job.
y'all.
It'd be crazy
Thank
if you
you.
tricked us. Thank you so much for coming
Thank
through.
you.
Appreciate you. All right, after 4 grueling rounds with these beautiful men up here, we finally get to find out who our true bottom is. Will the secret bottom please step forward? Oh my gosh. Is it? No! Okay, that was a big lead. No! No! It was! I knew it! I kept it in the longest! Are you serious? You were so good at talking! They're shot too! Wait!
I was not expecting that whatsoever.
Holy shit!
I got a good talk game. Yeah.
A good
A good
top
bottom game.
Yeah! Holy shit!
Well, that's, yeah.
I want to know your zodiac sign so I can avoid those.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh shit, I should have known.
You are really a
you got
secret
us.
bottom.
Secret.
And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.